It looks like the concept of a car built by Apple was discussed way back in 2008 by the father of the iPod, Tony Fadell, and Steve Jobs, and for so many years we had rumors surrounding a car made by Apple. Today Apple is one of the most influential companies, and something like this will be easy for a company like Apple to do. So what do we know about the Apple car? Well, let's find out. Hello there and welcome back to the channel. Today we're discussing everything about Apple's latest invention, and that is the most awaited Apple car. Apple is the company that is synonymous with innovation, and the company is responsible for making some of the revolutionary products that we use today. Apple is also a company that is extremely careful about the pre-sales experience all the way to the customer service that goes with their products. Apple always takes care to build a great user experience. There are so many competitors for Apple for its products and services, but people still use a lot of Apple products because of the entire ecosystem that Apple was so successful in creating one. The reason why so many people prefer Apple products is because of their ease of use, and every Apple device can communicate with each other, which means that if you own a lot of Apple products, things will be much easier for you, all thanks to their ecosystem that we mentioned earlier. It's not easy for a company to maintain such a level of user experience and create a loyal fan base despite the higher price tags. Apple does so many things from research and development along with marketing. Today, Apple makes most of its money from selling iPhones, iMacs, and MacBooks. The software experience that you get with Apple products is something that differentiates these products from their competition. When you look at the company's history, Apple has always created revolutions in terms of its innovation in the product categories that they were involved in, and they were also responsible for creating new product categories like a complete touchscreen smartphone, music player, and a computer with a huge touchscreen called the iPad. The most revolutionary product has to be the original iPhone because even today, almost every phone looks the same, and users interact with their phones using fingers just like the original iPhone. When you look at history, Apple was always interested in building a car way before the original iPhone, and Steve Jobs was extremely optimistic about developing an Apple car. But Steve Jobs wanted to focus more on the development of the iPhone, and it looks like that paid off really well. Today, iPhones are generating a lot of revenue for Apple, and they could use this revenue for a possible car project. People started to talk about Apple cars way back in 2015 because in the month of February 2015, a mysterious van was leased to Apple and was spotted driving around the streets in Northern California. The van had a camera rig attached with multiple cameras, and skeptics were of the opinion that Apple might be working on something similar to Street View from Google, and this has nothing to do with Apple's self-driving car. Apple working on a car project cannot be kept a complete secret because there are so many people working for Apple, and it's really hard to cover up something like that. The development team behind Apple's car is trying out a variety of technology for its cars, including silent motorized doors, augmented reality display, and most importantly, an improved LiDAR sensor that looks less ugly on top of a car. Even though we don't think that is the best way to do self-driving vehicles because Tesla has been doing really great things with autonomous technology. Because of some internal issues, Steve Sadesky, who was in charge of Apple's car project, left the project and started to work on other autonomous projects. In July of 2016, a former Apple executive by the name of Bob Mansfield, who earlier retired from Apple way back in 2012, returned back to lead the electric vehicle team. Bob started to take charge of the entire project, and Apple's strategy was to build an electric car with complete autonomous driving. The same year in 2016, Apple also laid off a dozen employees working on this car project, and they might have ended up working for other autonomous driving startups. Apple then started to focus more on the underlying technology for the autonomous vehicles rather than building a completely new car, which is why the partnership with legacy automakers makes a lot of sense for Apple so that they don't have to invest in production facilities to build their cars. Apple was also granted a permit from the California DMV to test self-driving vehicles on public roads. Then in 2018, in the month of August, there were rumors suggesting that Apple could now once again explore the idea of a fully Apple-branded vehicle. In 2019, Apple again laid off nearly 200 employees from the autonomous car project. Apple acquired Drive.ai, which is a self-driving vehicle startup, and hired Drive.ai employees in the area of engineering and product design for Apple's own self-driving project way back in June 2019. Sorry to interrupt, but allow us to remind y'all to make sure to subscribe to our channel so that we'll come forward with more such content. While you're at it, turn on post notifications to never miss out on any of our latest uploads. And drop a like for the video if you want Apple to make an electric car. Well, with all that said and done, let's get back to the topic. The rumors are that Apple is still in talks with battery suppliers, and Apple wants the batteries to be built in the US. We know that Elon Musk did not accept LiDAR as a technology that can promote self-driving. But Apple has been using LiDAR in its high-end iPhones and iPad Pros, and it looks like LiDAR will be a part of the Apple car. And for those of you who don't know, LiDAR is short for light detection and ranging, and the system works in such a way that they send pulsed lasers, and these lasers will be reflected back to the car's sensors as it hits objects, and using this particular information, it forms an entire picture of what the object might be in the surrounding area and how far it is away from you. Right now, LiDAR is used by almost every other self-driving car out there except for Tesla. And Tesla is focusing on just cameras for their autonomous features to work because LiDAR is not a proven technology and it's quite expensive to be in a mass-produced vehicle. There are a few rumors that Apple will be using a 6-year-old chip for the Apple car. But we don't think that will be the case because Apple will push out the greatest and latest hardware for their products. Apple might also be using monocell battery technology. And according to so many reports that we have today, it minimizes the size of cells inside the Apple car's battery pack, and theoretically, it means that you can get a much longer range from a single charge. We also have some reports that claim Apple will be using lithium iron phosphate in its batteries rather than lithium ion solution. The overall project has seen a lot of leadership changes over the years, and so many employees were laid off as well. Today, under the leadership of John Giannandrea, who is Apple's AI and machine learning chief, we'll see new developments with the Apple Car project. Maybe we can expect something by 2024, according to the rumors surrounding Apple cars. Apple collaborating with other brands will make things easier for Apple to achieve the goal of making the ambitious Apple Car project. When it comes to the long-rumored Apple car, even Elon Musk believes that Apple will be a direct competitor for Tesla in the car industry if ever they made cars. The reason why Elon Musk believes such a thing is because of the fact that Apple has got total control of hardware and software for its products. Apple will be making an electric vehicle because of its technical background, and you could expect the same level of integration just like all of its other products. The electric vehicle industry is now getting extremely competitive, and the idea of having an Apple car is extremely exciting. If the rumors are true, the vehicle will be completely autonomous, and these rumors have been circulating for years, but we still have no official confirmation from Apple. If Apple is making a car, it won't be just another car, but it will be a game changer like what Tesla was for the automotive industry. There are rumors that Apple cars could arrive as early as 2024, but only if they could decide on what components to use in their vehicles and also the suppliers for the same. So to sum things up, Apple is a company that is completely focused on creating tech products like laptops, tablets, smartphones, and smartwatches. The company also provides various software services, so you could say that the company is essentially a computing company with absolutely no knowledge of building or selling cars. Right now, the Apple car is not something that you could buy today, and we discussed the car based on the rumors and expectations Apple fans have for the Apple car. With that, we have come to an end with our video. What do you think about Apple's upcoming invention? Are you excited about the Apple car? Do let us know in the comment section below because we would love to hear from you all. Don't forget to drop a like for the video if you found the video infotaining. That's about it for today. Catch y'all in the next one.